What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk Dima on couple music. So, man, this whole Kwame Brown, Hassan Campbell situation has been getting pretty interesting. You guys know I covered that about like last week, and Kwame Brown and Kevin Samuels, because at first it was Kevin Samuels getting like a whole lot of hate, and you don't really see Kevin Samuels getting as much hate anymore. What you're seeing now is Kwame Brown getting a lot of hate. And the reason why I think that Kwame Brown is getting so much hate is because he's dealing in more of the sector that most of us might deal in. Let's talk about like trending news, men's topics, the black community at large topics. Kevin Samuels deals with that too, but typically he's dealing with that, with guests coming on the platform, and it's typically dealing with high value men, modern women exclusively. Hassan Campbell don't really deal with that. Kwame Brown doesn't really deal with that. Kwame Brown is dealing with more or less black community issues, the hip hop industry, the industry of celebrities. That's how he got real popular on YouTube, because it was the Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson podcast with the Up and Smoke with Gilbert Arenas that set all that off. And Kwame Brown is talking about things that people do in the industry to get on, Illuminati type of stuff. Now, interestingly enough, Hassan Campbell, as far as other YouTubers outside of Side Netter, I've never really seen him. I've seen him go after, like my son and people like that. But other YouTubers, I really don't see him really deal with. Like, he don't really respond to me or other YouTubers unless you really mess with him first. But because Kwame Brown had a message that was similar about the entertainment industry and stuff like that to Hassan Campbell, people started contacting Hassan Campbell talking about, well, look, hey, Kwame Brown is saying some of the similar things that you say. And this is when, Hassan Campbell came out with that controversial video, "Don't compare me to no NBA player," okay? Which was done last week. And, when he did that, he had the jewelry on in the car, showing off his stuff, bragging about where he'd been to jail at and things like that. Okay, so Kwame Brown, according to Hassan Campbell, was having a live stream and was then telling, Hassan Campbell's people to, come onto the platform, okay? And when, Hassan Campbell came onto the platform, what he said happened was that Kwame Brown had other people, and I did see a part of it, other brothers on there that were kind of attacking him that were Kwame Brown fans. And people that were, neutral to both people, because, Hassan Campbell's a talented YouTuber. I'm not gonna lie. He has interesting titles like, such and such person got his TV turned off. He got those pauses and stuff. Like, he's good. I'm not gonna hold you. Like, shout out to my Philly dudes. I'm using that term right now. He's good. I mean, Hassan Campbell's an excellent YouTuber. Kwame Brown's an excellent YouTuber. I mean, I understand this business in and out, and those guys just got what it takes. That's why they're so good. I like both of them. I mean, they're very talented YouTubers. And me and Sinful to P is like brothers. And I know he had his back and forth with Hassan, but even Sinful to P said Hassan Campbell is a great YouTuber. And he had a little back and forth with him before. But the reality happens is that Hassan Campbell, offered his apology for basically misjudging Kwame too soon. Because Kwame Brown was like, listen, you don't know nothing about me. You're making videos about me and saying things about me that's not true. And you're trying to insinuate that I'm in the Illuminati and all of these things, but you don't know me. So the reason why I'm not going to accept your apology is because you were just trying to use my name for views. Now, this is what I would think, because, Hassan Campbell's response to Kwame Brown, I think that obviously it's because Kwame is definitely getting the numbers. Hassan Campbell gets excellent numbers, like more so than me, more so than almost every other guy in celebrity except Kwame Brown. Okay, so I do think that it was motivated by a little bit of jealousy and the fact that Kwame Brown is a former NBA #1 draft pick, and Hassan Campbell feels like he had to work his way up. So I do think there's some jealousy. So Kwame Brown, however, he's already been attacked by Tommy Sotomayor or other YouTubers. And so, a lot of YouTubers like to clout chase and start beefs with people just to apologize, trying to get money. And I think maybe Kwame Brown is like, well, listen, he said, I'm a Geechee. I don't accept your apology. And that's when, it started getting a little bit interesting. It was a back and forth and stuff. So then Hassan Campbell, although he had just apologized, he went back accusing him of being in the Illuminati again, talking about, I don't know you. You don't do nothing for me. Things like that. I don't need you. Kwame Brown was a little bit, more reserved than what Hassan Campbell was. But the reality of it is that Hassan Campbell didn't even need to make that video about him in the first place. It wasn't worth Hassan Campbell's time. Okay. And when I'm talking about guys, and if Hassan listens to this, I'm not sure if he is. I don't really know him. He doesn't know me. If he goes live sometimes, I go there, I'll super chat him or whatever like that. I'm not friends with the guy. We've never worked together, nothing like that. Same thing with Kwame Brown. I'm a little bit more familiar with Kwame Brown because he's responded to my videos, and I appreciate that.
O'Shea Duke Jackson, salute to you, my brother. This will not be a disrespectful video. I appreciate you.
But it was not necessary for Hassan Campbell to do that anyway. And I want to talk about this because a lot of YouTubers are so talented, they feel like they don't need nobody. In actuality, in this business, you do. Okay, I don't care how talented you are. And that's the thing. Having access to content creators behind the scenes is how you grow in the business. And a lot of guys who make a lot of money by themselves on their talent, they have a hard time working with other content creators, and I can understand that. But the reality is that, you need more allies than you need enemies in the business. There's no need for somebody to throw out a shot. Now, for me, I'll do that if I feel like you stole my stuff, whatever, or if you like bite my style specifically, then there is a YouTuber that I felt has done that, talked about that before. Then, if I feel like you're coming into the sector and you taking stuff from guys over here and repackaging it and all that, you know what I mean? Especially if I know you're doing it on purpose, then, I might say something here and there, but even now, it ain't worth my time. And I'm gonna just say this about Hassan. It just really wasn't worth his time to even talk about that. He's doing exceptionally well. Kwame Brown is doing exceptionally well. And it's just good to be able to have friends, like you can't prove he's in the Illuminati, just like if somebody said something bad about Hassan Campbell, which many people have said bad things about Hassan Campbell. I've never commented on that. I've never done a story on that. I've heard, certain rumors or whatever, but I don't know. So I don't talk about that. It's not my business. I'm only dealing with that the brother's on YouTube. He got a talented platform. Kwame Brown's on YouTube. They got a talented platform. Both of you guys are African-American men. You're both making a lot of money on the platform. Why not just make more money on the platform? You know what I'm saying? And as black men, we got to understand that, a lot of times we don't even need to just out the blue, just come out at somebody. That's why I'm not making a disrespectful video to Hassan or Kwame, because both of them are very talented, right? And the more brothers that we have that, that we just have them working together and stuff like that, maybe if we can't even just work together, well, I'm not even going to stand in your way and start no trouble, because, him being in the Illuminati or being a Mason or whatever, you can't prove that he is. So it's not even worth talking about it. You understand? And I guess what people wanted to see was, Hassan Campbell and Kwame Brown be cool. But here's the thing, sometimes when you're dealing with people, you don't know how they're going to respond. You don't know, like Kwame Brown might say he don't accept your apology. That's just because some people don't respond. You only get one chance with them. You know what I mean? And I just think that it's not necessary. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Trend. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe with the bell. Check out the first comment at the top. Check out the Black Men Perp t-shirts. And as you know, the buffoonery remains at an all-time high. I'm out.